floor is yours.
Man, my shout outs. Well, number one would be, again, it's like every week now, but Saquon Barkley. I mean, 300 yards on the ground, 300 total yards, 255 rushing yards. But if you look at some of the behind the scenes, the film, and him talking to the offensive line and him thanking the offensive line, like, that's my first 200-yard game. And then A.J. Brown saying, you're the best player in the world right now. He's like one step at a time. But people now get a chance to actually see his skill because of the line up front, the offense that they're running, and then his home run making ability. Incredible to see the cuts and the stops on the dime. And then other shout out would go to Lamar Jackson, still just playing incredible football right now. Not turning the ball over, complimentary football from the pocket, using his legs. And then, he has the run to the sideline to score, and then does the little stop that he did in high school, that clip that made him viral, and he does it in the NFL. He's one of those players that, sometimes it still looks like he's playing in Little League, even though these are grown men out here chasing him. Lamar Jackson is one of those players that still makes it look like he's in Little League. There's people that just can't keep up with him, makes people look silly. So those are my two shout-outs, Saquon and Lamar, and I think those are the two top, along with Josh Allen. Those are my three MVP candidates right now. But I'd have to give it to Saquon because every week these are home run plays, jumping over people. It's incredible to see.
We need some national respect for Bennie Fowler for, first of all, I think it was week 1, telling the world Penn State that Saquon Barkley is going to have Penn State-like numbers for the Eagles this season. And then we were about a month or at least 3 weeks ahead of the entire country and NFL world and telling people, not that Saquon was having a great year. Wow, look what he's doing. He's embarrassing the Giants. We had him in our top 3 MVP 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was last week before the Rams game. I said, I think he might actually be number 1. You said he's right there, 1, 2, right? So shout out to Bennie Fowler. I mean, come on. You told the world that this was, because Benny, the truth is, even the biggest critic of the Giants decision and even the biggest Saquon Barkley fan could not have imagined this going as well and as ridiculously bad, on the Eagles and Giants side as it has. I do feel like, though, you're one of the few people who from the beginning was just calling it like you saw it.
Well, I just know with Saquon, I've been around him. I played with him for 2 years, so I know how athletic he is. I know we saw certain runs like that with a shitty offensive line. So you give him a way better offensive line. I mean, the sky is the limit for this guy. So